And we are live. Is he here today? I'm sorry. Look, I'm 1 minute late. Which is fine. I think 1 minute is okay. But yeah. Hey, Patat. Hello, Kaz. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna send the ping, because otherwise I do forget, and then I'm pretty much done with everything until we get into the first lobby. Alright. How's you? Hot and tired. It's been too hot for too long. I do have my AC on now, so hopefully that'll help, but yeah. Patat, thank you for the, what is it, 19 months. Yeah, thank you. Very appreciated. You're still traumatized from last week? Nah, I get it. Yeah, welcome everybody. Happy Sunday. What did I say we were going to start with today? Right, start to battle pets. So I'm gonna queue that up. So yeah, this is just a pack full of pets that all have starter battle abilities. I am struggling to pick out what to do for these lobbies at the moment, so yeah, we're probably gonna redo some ones we did in recent weeks, but yeah. Start. And do I have this written down somewhere so I can copy paste instead of having to retype? I do. Alright. Let's have your lobbies, start battle pets only. Okay, title's updated, made a chapter marker. Alright then. First time you've been early to a stream. And of course it's the one day that I'm like a minute late. Yeah, I'd like to try and get online like a couple of minutes before I actually start. Well, you know, the hour. Mistimed it today. I was ready like 10 minutes ago and then I was doing something else and just caught that it was like 3 minutes too. Right before the end and started to prep some stuff, so yeah. How do you join? It's an excellent question. Does the join command work today? It doesn't. Or at least it doesn't on the YouTube side, but thanks to Patat, I can just copy paste it to the YouTube side. So yeah, follow that. You don't need any of the DLC stuff, like anyone can join. And yeah, we'll have this sitting here for a couple of minutes, just so people can filter in. And then we will get started. You guys like the color lobbies? Rainbow or just green versus blue or something like that? I didn't have any color ones picked out for today. We definitely could, but yeah, I haven't like made a fresh one in a while. It's one or the other, you can't have both. Yeah, I know, something always has to be not working. I haven't looked into it, like I keep going to the Stream Elements website thing, and everything is set up right, and if I test it, it tends to work. But then I go live, and then things are just broken, and I don't know why. Can you pin the join info into chats? Well, we have a join command, it just doesn't work consistently. Never mind, it works with Patat. Yeah. I think I have some of the info in the description on the YouTube side, though. The kind of mobile user join. You should be able to. I don't know how many people play on mobile, but yeah, there's definitely a handful of people here that are playing on little devices. Yeah, anyway, sorry, the code is start in the top left. Besides that, it's fairly... I feel like it's fairly obvious to work out what you need to press. That was first, she was, yeah. Yeah, her and Kaz were here before I was, so... Okay, let's say like 30 more seconds and we'll probably get started on this one. Again, I believe the whole pack is all starter battle pets, so there shouldn't be any obvious ways to cheat. But, you know, if there is a way, please don't do it. You're about to make a not family-friendly reference. What is... No, I have no idea. Think he's crossed for sloth. I also want to see a sloth. The last one I saw was probably... God, it might have been in a 1v1 thing against Patat. I swear I had a few, like, not really close together, but relatively close together, and then outside of that, I tend to not see any for, like, hundreds of hours. Yeah, if not me, then it'd be cool to just see some in the lobby somewhere. What's the code? Start. But yeah, we're going to be starting very, very soon, so get this in quick, or yeah. May have to jump in for the next one. Keenoe got a slot in a 2 slots. 1v1, yep. It was a practice one though, so that was... It didn't really matter. Yeah, it's always pretty funny. Okay. Anyway, I've been saying we're going to start for a while, so... Yeah, let's get in. Good luck, everybody. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing starter battle pets only, so if you look at all the pets in here, they all have starter battle abilities. So when you end your turn, you can only have these kind of things on your team. You are allowed a sloth if you find that as well. All food is allowed, anything goes in the shop phase, etc. And what am I starting with? Like, having a Basilisk could be cool, but I'd want something to trigger before it, which means 3 attack, ideally. Ah, this is fine. I could stack those then, Basilisk, but I'm just going to send it. Alright, we'll be the Slippery Teabags. Starter battle, give the front most friendly pet +2 attack, so you're going to be a 3/3 if you don't die early somehow. And these are just 1 damage, random snipe somewhere. And excellent hits. Bat is not starter battle. That is very fair. Is anything else in here that shouldn't be? I didn't check Tit 1, but... It's just not in my head yet. Okay, so yeah, don't use bat. That is no longer meant to be in here. I am gonna roll for combos, and I'm glad that I did. And I could keep rolling. If I get 2, then it's a nice setup, but then I'll have to run a 4 squad if I buy everything. You know, and stack, so... I think I'll just do this. It's relatively safe. I say that, there is always the risk that, you know, it gets sniped. So it'd be worse than like a random 2/2, but we'll see. You can't even remember last time you played SAP on your PC, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely on the other side of that. Like, I have like 99% of my gaming playtime across all games on my PC. I did used to play like mobile stuff when I was a lot younger, actually. But yeah, it's been a while. Also, we did find double combo, so I'm probably going for that. Alright. So what, do Dragon Tree? You're kind of fun to get early, start a battle, gain attack permanently, jump attack the highest attack enemy. It's interesting, but I love a blue dragon. And then, yeah, I can maybe play you as well. And this works for now. I think that should work, but I'm gonna have to double check. Okay, so you're triggering first. Do 1 damage to 2 random enemies. Then one of these two is gonna trigger. You should be giving me 2 trumpets and putting mana on these 2. Then you trigger, give my frontmost friend +4 attack, so you get to 6. And then it's start a battle. If you have 6 or less attack, gain coconut perk. And I'm hoping that means you'll then trigger after it and give it even more HP. But if something happens out of order, then a little concerning. Oh, never mind, it's fine. Okay. You worried me. I can't actually give it stats if I want to keep comboing Moth with it, because then I'll go over 6, but yeah, it's a nice position to be in. Having cherries would be cool. Always have a Thunderbird. I don't know, maybe I just buy stuff. Like, I'm not even close to a level, and I don't really want to swap anything else in. And I do that or something. I'd kind of rather Radish, but I can put this on you. Dude, I am struggling to talk today. Yeah, just keep that going. We'll slot in some tier 3s at tier 3. Not going to worry about it right now. But let's have a look at the teams, and let's see if anyone is cheating with the one non-starter battle pet that I left in here. I don't think they are good. Further lobbies without scaling. I always like it when there's some scaling. I don't love it when scaling is the thing that's the most important, though. My tree is strong. Oh, yeah. I kind of want to hold on to this. I think I'm selling Basilisk instead of Mosquito, but yeah. It's just what I do here, because if I stack that, then we still have issues with Moth. Unless I find the other one, so. Yeah, let's, hold off, wait. Now we can do it. And a Lynx, I love a Lynx. Garlic, potentially. Might be better for Ambrosia or something, but... yeah, I think I'll freeze that for you. Okay, so now your attack cap is 12, so we can very safely get that up to 8. This will be triggering before the Moth now, but that's not an issue, because, yeah, it gets his stuff, and then it gets the attack. It's actually better that way. Maybe I should have had you further back. I probably don't need this many mana snipes. But what, we're getting like 5 trumpets with the cherry included? It's probably fine. I feel so strong. My great team. We'll buy these, and then I think I'm just rolling for another blue dragon. Yeah, I'm getting this. So yeah, let's just try and find the level, and then we can get a tier 5. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I kind of just want to double down on getting, like, really heavy snipers. Tree, no. Nah, like, I'm happy with this at level 2. Pushing any further than that is probably a waste. And we're definitely going to hit a point where it's just going to get one-shot by, like, a hawk or something. Which I do not love the idea of, but yeah. Yeah, so that could be an issue. I'm hoping there aren't too many of those. How many trumpets would these teams be getting? Quite a lot. I'm sorry, the trades my tree is getting are just disgusting. It's so good. Alright, Pug. I could stack and maybe pair that, but they'd both be on 5, so I don't think I would trust it. So, yeah, show me more Lynx, Hawk, Blue Dragon. Anything else? I mean, not really. I could change equipment, I just don't really care. Stack that. I'm still enjoying Moth with Tree. Yeah, let's do that. It's just like Potato. No one's going to be hitting for 14 yet. So, I mean, Potato's pretty nice for you. But I also feel like I'm not even running into that many snipers just yet. Like, if there's level 3 Dolphin, then maybe it's a Nice thing to put on. Right. Let's snipe in the middle. So yeah, start a battle, deal 7 damage to the opposite enemy. So yeah, very targeted. I could have done with the potato and I didn't get my shield. Pain. Okay, so let's kind of abandon the tree then. Or, you know, stop using the moth with it. We're gonna run double hawk for a bit. I don't know what positioning would be best, but we're going to do it this way. I won't buy another one though. We're gonna keep rolling. Yeah, no more links or anything. Shame. Alright, well, let's maybe double down on getting as many trumpets as possible. So that's going to be 4, and then we get another 4 from the 2 cherries. So yeah, summon an 8/8 when everything's all over. I'm not sure what's most important to try and hit. In terms of trees, I think there's 2 in the 3rd position and 1 in the front 2. Like here. I don't know if a backline one really matters. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it this way. Send it. I need summoning equipment. I feel it's nice having a little bit of protection, but yeah, if I could just summon something, it'd be way cooler. I'm just gonna leave that. I feel like I really need to get like tier 6s or just lots of levels or something. Buying stat food, like, is fine, but I don't just want fine, I want impressive. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of you. You're too likely to just get one-shot by something now before you do anything other than give me cherries. And I'd rather invest in you. So yeah, put this down there. I don't think I'm running an empty space, right? Probably not. There we go. Okay, so natural hawk level, probably going to do that. I still don't have that much equipment, so I'd be... Well, at least you don't have anything. So, I mean... Stego could be fine. I do think I want to find a sea cucumber, because that's a way to scale. Let's swap these around. Yeah, besides that, I'm probably just going for maximum snipe spam. it's my favorite. Hooray. Yeah, show me something good. Mantis shrimp. Silky would be very cool if things survived. And, you know, if I get more potatoes down, then it could be fine for now. You know, like, these two are relatively safe. Start a battle, transform 2 friends behind into any useful level on faint pets from tier 6. But I like a mantis shrimp. So I'm taking the mantis shrimp. I still don't know. I think we're waiting. And yeah, hold on. Do I still want this at the back? I think I want that like way further forward. Let's have it in the 2nd position. So yeah, we're now getting like 6 trumpets, sniping the 2nd thing for 14 damage, sniping the 1st thing for 10, and the last for 8. And then you're sniping for 6, but it could go anywhere, so... Yeah, we'll hope that clears up, because it does shoot off after everything else. Ailment thing. Ouch. Okay, doing you, I think. Yeah. Probably buying the stuff root as well, but let's check after. Stegosaurus. I don't trust my team is going to be alive. Like, most of it's dying in the initial barrage. Oak seems very good. It's kind of a better potato. And there are ailments, so yeah, I think that's a very nice find. I could try leopard, But yeah, I don't have scaling yet, so I don't know how great it's going to be. I'm gonna put this here. If I'm buying stats, it's going on the leopard. So right now it might be a bit wasted, but yeah, down the line, probably the best place for it. No, I wanted sea cucumber. Maybe this is just the team and I just need to find things. Like stat food. Oh no. Maybe stay. What's the right play? Yeah, still not. Oh god, I hate this because I'm losing HP. My least favorite thing would be the hawk, but right now is still like the best thing on my team. Potentially behind this. So like, I don't even know what I start buying. I'm gonna do you just in hopes that it makes a bigger difference sooner. And I still don't trust it. Like, even if I sold something with equipment to get a stego down, if both of these things die, and they're very likely to because this thing only has 3 attack, it's just, yeah, a horrible deal. Stack it, fine. Okay, killing that instantly would be very nice. But it would always jump before I could snipe it, and it already has too much HP and protection for me to one-shot. So I'm not sure if that's even... Yeah, worth thinking about. Probably not. Oh, he jumped first. Okay. Stat food? Yeah. I'm just buying this. Like, please try and hit this, but honestly, it's not too bad wherever it goes. Those were some of the worst. Oh. I'm probably keeping this. Yeah, we're keeping it. Okay. Alright. So, getting ambrosia. Also, we have a sloth. Yo, cats, congratulations. Very sorry if you die this turn because of it, but yeah. Very cool. And I don't know what I'm doing next turn. Like, I want to level you. And then, honestly, if it shows me a leopard, I'm probably stacking that instantly, but... Yeah, I think we either get ambrosia down somewhere, or I check cornucopia for different equipment or some stat food. But yeah, I could see it being... I could see this being the end of the game, to be honest. Mantis shrimp, very underrated. I think it's a very good pet, and I don't think it's really underrated. My only concern was I hadn't invested anything into it yet. So if I wanted, you know, something else, that would probably be an easier thing to get rid of. There's even more. Block 8 damage. Just trust that it's enough to not get one shot. If that makes the difference, then I'm down. Yeah, I'm gonna... Wait, am I? Maybe I wait for the level price start buying stat food. Like, it's okay, but... Yeah, the leopard's really not reached where I want it to be yet. I hate this. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get a sea cucumber down. I don't think I've seen one, but maybe I already kind of rolled past it. Idea for a pack, non-trigger pets only, so Panther, Manticore, etc. I have, off the top of my head, I have no idea, because I don't know what sort of synergy there would be for that. You know, it's... I feel like it'd be really annoying trying to put that pack together, but yeah, I can't picture what it would be like. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Well, Yggdrasil is a crazy good thing to get. So yeah, it would have been cool if I could have found that, but Oh well, GG's. I will make a note of the non-trigger things. I'm probably just gonna call it no keywords or something. No keywords / trigger pack. Multiple question marks. Yeah, anyway. Onwards. The next thing I had picked out was returning to the land versus sea versus sky thing. I do have a final buy-sell column that's not balanced between all of those, but yeah, none of them are really the kinds of things that you just keep on a team. So I think it's fair enough for them not to be super balanced, but yeah. Anyway, we have 3 columns of things that you'd normally find on the land. On land, 3 that are all kind of swimmy sea things, and 3 that fly, so yeah, let's give that a go. Call it LSS. Transform pets have worked because some at start a battle, but transform. Wait. Some at start a battle, but transform friends on battle to faint. I don't 100% understand, but if you mean like in that last lobby, if you could use the transform pets without overwriting abilities, then yeah, you can do that. It's basically just a attack order. So if the things that are getting transformed, it's like, let's say you have 2 frontline leopards or something with a lot of attack, then they can shoot off their snipes. And then if you have a low attack, or, you know, just lower attack, rollaway monkey or silky, whatever, then yeah, it could transform them after the snipes happen. So you get the snipes as well as getting turned into other things. Can you keep Pillbug if you're doing land? I'm going to say yeah. I do also have Red Panda in here, so, you know, if you use a Red Panda to get stuff from outside of the pack, please do your best to try and stick to the spirit of the thing. Like, I didn't want to keep this too limited, so I like having Red Panda in things where it's, you know, just kind of opens up the builds you can do. But yeah, don't, just because something's not in the pack, don't think it can go on literally any team. Hold on, I need to do a little title change. Do you have packs for hunting the sloth achievement? No. No, I don't do any, like, arena custom pack stuff. Literally all of my custom packs are just, yeah, these lobbies, really. Hey, we're capped out, okay. So yeah, just again, before we get in, everything on your team needs to either be something that walks on land, swims in the sea, or flies in the sky. Like, they don't all have to be exactly the same, but those are the, yeah, the segments, so good luck. Let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're doing land versus sea versus sky. So in this one, when you end your turn and go to the fights, all of your stuff has to either be something that walks on the land, so yeah, these kind of 3 columns here. Something that swims in water, so these 3 columns here. Or something that flies in the sky, so these ones here. We do have a buy-sell column at the right side. You are allowed to keep those things on your team if they follow the rules, but yeah. And that's mostly it. Oh, I almost want to pivot. No. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be running some flyers for now. I need to have a check what sort of builds I can do with this, but... Dude, I'm so glad we got to draw. If they sniped my little guy and then I lost, even though we had like a mirror match, I would have been very upset. And that's kind of nice. There is a moth here, but yeah, we're just rolling it away. And not the worst hits. Okay, so end turn, give random friend +1 attack, and start a battle, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Yeah, there's a bit of, like, Marmoset, not with the swimmy things, but overall I think we're okay. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a bit of, I don't know what's called, self-judgment type stuff, because again, I do have Red Panda in here, so you can use outer pack stuff, but please try and stick to the spirit of everything. Chevy, hello. Oh, that's a very big hit. It made no difference. But yeah. Alright. Hey, that's a great find too. Yo, okay, we're definitely birds. We're very locked into being a bird team. The question is whether I run for tempo or if I use an owl to make something very big. And like, I'm not against that, but then do I just sell mosquito? Because then I think I'm running like Thunderbird, Hunter, and White Bat, Owl with my Bluebird, and then that's just going to be my team for a long time. Do I don't know if I want an empty space. Maybe I just run the Hoopoe Bird. Because I'm probably not keeping any of these things super long term anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Because you're probably not even that good if I'm running a tiny squad. Okay, let's see. So you're giving me +2 attack at end of turn. Faint, deal 2 damage to the first and last enemy. Start a battle, give the frontmost friend +3 mana, so then that does a 3 mana snipe. And start a battle, gain a trumpet for 1 friend of each tier, which is currently 3, because we have 1, 2, and 3. Not in that order, but yeah. What about Toad as an amphibian? There aren't enough direct, like, fish things at tier 1, so yeah, that's very much meant to be a swimmer. Have I even seen any swimmy things until these two? I feel like I maybe rolled a fish, but... Oh, bunyips, I think. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm locking in on whatever this is. I don't think either of these, well, any of these 3 are going anywhere for a while, so I'm pretty happy to get cherries down on one of them. Yeah, you, I guess. Could have sold you to get this down just for a little bit of money efficiency, but I still feel like it's quite good. Like, getting 3 trumpets out of that doesn't feel bad. Add Phoenix so Manticore's usable. Well, we already have Red Dragon in here, and you could pull a Phoenix from Red Panda. Like, I could add it, but I don't know. I feel like all of these segments have potential for a win. So I didn't want to make it too... I don't know if it'd be scummy or not. I just remember the ailment teams being very oppressive in some lobbies we did when it had, like, all of the Red Dragon, Phoenix, Manticore spam. Yo, Eklo, congrats on winning the last lobby. Well done, well done. And hydrate, I will get to that in a second. Yeah, okay, so you... Alright, friendly level up, gain 1 extra shop reward, so... Just gonna buy that first, hopefully we see something more useful. And we did get 1 thing we can use, so... Happy about that. I'm debating selling Bluebird, because while I like it for now, we are going to be swapping away from pretty much all of this. Either eventually or very soon. So, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that now. Could garlic you maybe, and then just kind of send it. Stop buying avocados. I'm kind of just looking for mosquito at the moment. Like, I'd take a Hoopoe Bird level, but I don't really need anything. Yeah, okay, let's send that then. And I'm gonna pour some tea. Can you have non-sea animals in Beluga? Yes. As long as the actual pets going onto your team are all like the same group, then whatever happens in the battle is fine. Yay, the mana. Oh, dude. When am I getting rid of this? When am I getting rid of you? Do I maybe just buy these? Maybe I don't buy an avocado. I can just... I mean, maybe I freeze it, but yeah, if I just roll for any of these levels... There's one. Okay, that's enough for me to buy the avocado instead of still rolling. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the positioning. So yeah, 6 mana at the frontline thing. Start a battle, give one friend a head plus 2 mana, repeat 3 times, and spread evenly. I don't know what happens when there's 4 of them. I'm assuming it just goes to these 3, but yeah, who knows? Maybe it's just random. And a bird team using blue dragon. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why this happens so often. Like, I guess it's because it has dragon in its name, but this is a sea thing. I wouldn't quite call it a fish, but yeah. I'm like a parrot. No, dude, if I still had my 10 mana snipe when that came out, I would have had no issue. And I could sell something for a clownfish for a second, but yeah, mosquito's definitely the next to go. So we'll do this now just to check. Did find an eagle, which is pretty cool. So yeah, probably gonna grab that. Rolling now. So I quite like all of the tier 4 stuff, honestly. I could even keep a crow if I really wanted to, but yeah. It's all kind of nice. Getting a banana down would be cool. I don't know how scared I am of snipes just yet, so I might not need potato. I'm gonna buy an avocado and then roll. Sell it, alright. Then what? Cherries you? I feel like it's a waste of money. Like, it's one of the better things I could put on an eagle, but I just don't need to do that. So I think we keep looking for levels we can use. Okay. You can run you at the front if I wanted. Wow. Love spawning a frontline vulture. Okay. Oh, this is nice. That almost makes me want to sell the Thunderbirds, because I don't want to stack these all the way yet. I think I want to buy... I want to buy this for one of these. If I put it on you, I'm probably running it further back in case it's summoning stuff, but... yeah, I think I will. Yeah, but then what? Like, I still want to try and find this. It's just weird. Let's do it. It's not worth it. I'm not keeping the Thunderbird much longer. Keep looking for this. I'll buy avocado, actually. We can maybe just find chocolate before I stack these, but... yeah, we'll see. Dambo Ambo, thank you for the 29 months. Appreciate it. Just sent you a screenshot of all the non-trigger pets I found. Went through every single pet in the game, but definitely still possibly missed a couple. Damn, well, thank you very much. I'll look at that after the stream. Instead of all ailments, you can do things that are on track with spooky close to Halloween. I actually really like that idea. Thank you. Hold on. Dude, that was such a clutch. Getting a wolf out of my eagle. Wait. Is that what happened? From the next shop tier. Yeah, that is what happened. Alright. I got confused how it summoned one. But yeah, we're going to do this. So level you first, and then we can see 4 things from the level ups. Both this one and the next, so... yeah. Alright, well this is where I need to decide whether I'm happy to throw or not, because early Blue Dragon is just crazy good. Oh, Blue Whale is what I meant. Like, there's an Eagle Owl here. I might not need to. Double Blue Whale. Yeah, but I'd have to sell up everything. Like, I'm on 4 HP, but... oh, screw it. Alright. Go. Eat that. That's fine. Okay. Gee, I probably would have been better putting that on the Blue Whale, but I'm going to lose this turn regardless, so whatever. I was kind of hoping it would go better, so I wanted to buy some stuff, but yeah, maybe I should have just gone all in on as much blue whale XP as I could have gotten. I am going to buy stuff now, though, because they are getting a little bit larger. I'm going to roll you, and I do really want to try and find the last XP. Yes. Let's see thing for next turn. Same here. Lovely. Okay. Alright, so you're at least level 2 next turn. We probably want... Do we want this? I want you here. So adjacent friend attacks, deal 3 damage to its target or gain 3 attack. This pulls the backline thing to the front, so I could very easily get, like, you know, this to... Even if it gets one shot, this gets a thing, this gets a thing, then the thing it summons gets a thing, so charge you up a lot that way. But I might get more just by pulling the blue whale to the front. So, I don't know, I'm gonna do that. It's only like 10 of them and the majority are tier 6. Wait, really? Tier 1 is the pan shell, tier 2 is ghost kitten. Is that really all there is? I don't know why, I thought there'd be way more than that. Show me more blue whale. Yee! Alright. Oh. Oh, blue whale. Oh. I could sell. I don't think it's a very good idea, but I could. Because, you know, I can get this to level 3 this turn. I'd only get an extra 2 to on the shop, and it would be a pretty big cost of HP. Well, you know, onboard stats. I think I wait. I really do not want to lose. Also, I probably should have frozen some of those fish things, but whatever. You are friend to head attack. I still don't know whether it's better to have this in front of it or not. Like, an 18-18 is huge. And we actually didn't roll that much, so yeah, let's put you at the back. Not expecting much out of Sea Cucumber, but that's fine as well. Like, nothing but the blue whale is sticking around, so yeah. Kinda just there to replace equipment, maybe. Never mind, blue whale scaled itself. Oh, I thought I had a chance there. Nice finds. Yeah, check Starfruit first. These are all pretty bad. Like money, maybe? Like put it on a random thing. Popcorn, I really want protection. Celery, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna keep buying stuff. Hold on. There's another one. I don't know what happens if I buy this one, so I'm not going to do it. I'm gonna put that X. I doubt him replacing equipment this turn with, like, no money. Okay. Well, this is nice, at least. I guess I am buying a Sea Cucumber. I'll freeze that, just in case we go against another one. Run double blue whale, let's find out. No. I can't remember how big the other one was. I assume it had less attack. But if there's any chance that I end up losing this one, then I just don't want to risk it. It's a science experiment. I don't want to be the experiment, though. Oh, dude, I'm gonna die. So I can't really use my anglerfish here. It's cheap, but yeah, there's nothing that usable. I don't know, there's a cat in here. If we're all into stat food, it could be kind of nice. Also, can you only summon... No, you can summon 2, but the other one's going to be not big. Okay. Well, I still think I get these down. I'm going to leave you, though. Why is this all terrible? Alright. Popcorn. I like it. Another whale, sure. Yeah, okay. This is still pretty good. I'm not gonna risk red pandas because I'm on 1 HP and very afraid. Sniping teams, how are they looking? Seeing more birds, like hawk and vulture snipe stuff, but yeah, I don't think it's worth holding on to potato. Dude, I'm so glad I learned the regular whale summons things back as big as they were, because I didn't know that for a very long time. I don't know what I meant to buy. Like, are these big enough for me to feel safe? I feel like they shouldn't be. Like, I want good abilities. Dolphin. I could kill a parrot. Or a crow. I don't think dolphin's going to do enough. Hey, someone found an orca. Like, that's not in here. Try it. Nah, none of these are things. If I knew I was gonna find that though, then could use that for a second. I'm gonna have to sell it again, but we can use it for now. Paper, one more thing. Not risking bigger blue whale. Alright, so I don't have a use for that whale, but I'm sure it's fine. Unless it eats first and we don't get any trumpets. We got the trumpets, it's fine. So why do I keep freezing chocolate? I'm not gonna have enough money to do this. Okay, okra, that's huge. Okay, let's try and find something semi-decent to put in there. Anteater's probably fine. Actually, I think all of this is fine. Yeah, we'll do that. It is a waste. I feel pretty safe now, but it's only if I have scaled faster than the other blue whale teams, and I don't know if I have. I think I have. It's just this one that might be a real issue. So I can probably freeze. Yeah, let's get another thing down. It's fine, I think. I think we need to replace blue whale with other fish as possible. With another fish if possible, it went against 3 different people who had it in their fly teams. As in they pivoted like I did, or they literally had it on a team with flying things? I think I like an Essie. Tomato steak. Probably don't need pancakes. I'll take a tomato then. You put that on you, throw it to the front. Mana potion's also not bad on a like my main blue whale guy, because it does, you know, we get to keep some of it, sort of. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna change yours now. It's nice getting the money, but having permanent stuff on this guy is probably worth doing now. Cycle. Oh wait, there's a mistake. There's not another thing I can buy. Wait. This bread might still be okay. We're still very big. I'm assuming we're fine. Oh, blue dragon. Right, I can't. Yeah. And yeah, I'm dead. Well, at the very least, I was not going to survive just by having another thing on my team, so... At least that wasn't the thing that got me killed. But yeah. GG's. You're probably right. I don't know, because it's still my favorite thing, though. Like, that's one of my favorite tier 3s in the whole game. So I don't want to have to take it out just because people don't understand what it is. But yeah, I'll make a note. Remove blue drag from LSS, question marks, and what was the first one? Right. Bat from start of battle. Well, it's broken. I feel like they just need to lower the amount of money it gives you. It would make it pretty, like, really bad for these lobbies where you have to roll for decent things, but yeah, I think a big part of it is you do have the freedom to roll for good abilities as well, but I don't know. It's very feast or famine. Like, I think a lot of people try a blue whale pivot and then lose 4 times in a row, and if they survive that, then they probably win, but yeah. Anyway. Just make it a 1-1. You know, I hadn't considered just changing its stat line. I think 1-1's too brutal, but yeah. Maybe it's just too big. Actually, talking about 1-1s, I want to do 1-1s only today, so I'm gonna queue that one up next. Pull that one. It's only good if you get it early. Yeah, but it is very good. I don't know, shop scaling's always been very... Nah, I don't know how to talk about it. It's just like, if you have, say, crazy liner scaling, or, you know, back when chicken was a faint pet, you could get very quick shop scaling with those things. And once you have a 50-50 shop, you can kind of win with anything, at least in arena. But yeah, it is just about actually getting there. Oh, we're capped out already, okay. So yeah, anyway, I'm sure you guys already know this one, but yeah, everything on your team has to have 1 attack and 1 HP going into a fight, and at the end of turn, you know. So yeah, follow that, please. Good luck, good luck. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're doing 1-1 pets only, so when you end your turn and go into fights, everything on your team has to have exactly 1 attack and 1 HP. Some things do naturally start like this, others you can get by like selling a stoat or pilling an anteater, etc. You can transform other 1-1s or swap them with a frog, there's all sorts of things you can do. But yeah, follow the rule, please. I'm actually kind of tempted to frog swap onto a mosquito, but I probably shouldn't do that. Probably. Alright, let's be the fishy sailors. It would be decent. It would depend a little bit, because when everything has 1 attack, it's kind of impossible to judge what the order is going to be for start battle stuff. Also, I forgot about you. I'm going to freeze another one, but yeah. Start a battle, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies. And that's before start a battle abilities, so you can take out a budgie before they, yeah, get crazy. But yeah, start a battle, gain popcorn perk and 1 HP, so that summons a random tier 1 when it dies. And these don't do anything yet, but hopefully we'll get some faint stuff in the future. Cricket's not a 1-1. How many people have crickets? Yeah, no ferrets, no crickets. Again, ferret's just in here because you can cycle it. Like, it's not something you can actually have in your team unless you shrink it down somehow. Oh yeah, which by the way, you can mushroom pill things. That's another way to get something to 1-1. Haha. Just accidentally combined 2 frilled dragons with honey. Oh god. Yeah, if you stack things, they do get larger, so watch out for that, I guess. Guinea pig. I kind of like guinea pig. Like, this one's a 2-3, but it summons a 1-1 version. And it is tier 2, so if I can transform that later, then it's a different tier 2. Like, I might get one of those down. I have to sell the big one, though. Oh, or I can always do a frog swap. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a little bit funky. I'm gonna get rid of you. This was a horrible decision, by the way. But yeah, I still feel kind of okay while I have the tennis ball active. So start a battle, give blueberry perk to opposite enemy and deal 2 damage to it. And enemy summoned or pushed, deal 2 damage to it. So my thinking here is if people get summon abilities this turn, or they have lots of honey, or yeah, popcorn, then we might be able to deal. Yeah, there we go. There's more. Well, I will take a second budgie, but yeah, I really just want to find stoats. Oh, but I need my ferret. Fine. Hey. Cherry's also very good. I'm probably not going to Water of Youth anymore. Like, I do have a couple of tier 2s, so I could still shuffle those if I wanted, but these are already pretty good ones, so I'm probably good. Yeah. Okay. Frog swap for 1/1 stats is Giga Chad. It's just nice having a bit of control over what I get, because the number of times I bought a stoat and then sold it and I end up with like a 1/1 ghost kitten and never run into snipers, or even worse, you end up with a guinea pig. It's just too upsetting. Hey, we do have a 1/1 cricket now. I know that's not the cheating team one, but oh. Okay, well, cherries would have helped, but still wouldn't have won me that, so fair enough. Let's see, I'm thinking we cycle stoat. If it's bad, then maybe Water of Youth. So yeah, that gives me a random tier 3. Before attack, if opponent has duplicates, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Works 1 time per battle. If that doesn't insta-die, then that's going to be crazy good to have. Yeah, we're doing that as well. Alright. So Anteater. Faint summon 1/1 level 3 ant. Also very nice, and it's great for later because this is by far the easiest way to get a level 3 pet. So if you can work your way up to Competo, then yeah, you can start pushing that up the tiers. Probably going to put the cherries on there, but yeah, I need protection for these somehow. It's not really available until tier 4, but yeah, hopefully they'll be fine. Probably cycling that for my ferret toy again next turn. And yeah, just praying that my team isn't going to explode again. Or at least these two. If everything else goes, I don't really care, but I want some value out of those. They have an explosive. Yay, okay. Why am I always finding these in pairs? It'd be kind of cool to triple buy, because then I think I get 4 turns worth out of the tennis ball, but yeah. Oh, avocado. So, tier 4. I don't really care about any of the stuff on this side, but yeah, banana and potato are both very good equipment. So if I don't think I'm going to roll into a pill in one roll, or yeah, find some extra stoats, then maybe avocado is the play. Even if my team's very weak this turn for it. It's Water of Youth. I just don't know what I'd use it on. Yeah, I'm just going to say no, I think. I'm honestly just afraid of these. If you have enough like fruit flies and some random summon equipment down, like that by itself is a very strong team. These as well, yeah. Flycatcher, kind of just a better iguana. But definitely harder to get because you can't use a frog swap. At least easily. Yo. Okay. So, banana, potato, and then we're still looking for pill and stoats. I think that's everything. We could take cherries or something, but Okay, that's good. Sure. Rock, that's... It actually might do nothing, but I'm gonna trust that it will. Ferret, I really don't know. Like, maybe I get rid of Axe Hound next turn. Like, it could be great, but there are so many things that just bomb everything at start a battle. Plus, fewer and fewer people are going to have duplicates as time goes on, so... Even if it doesn't die, it might get kind of useless soon. Hey. Yeah, I'm probably going to cycle you next turn then. I kind of want to keep everything else. Probably should have put that further back though, even if it's just a space. Mpuka, hello. My sniper lived. Oh, now it's dead, okay. God. Banana. Well, keep doing that. I still don't know about you. I think I'm just gonna get this down and give it the banana, and I'm gonna hold on to Stoat a bit longer. Because at least I can do this. Oh, please. Okay, if we can find a chocolate, I can get to level 2. And that's gonna be at tier 5 at least, so... That would be very nice. And I do think I'm going to get rid of it, because 2 damage to anything that's summoned or pushed is insane in the early game, but the further on we get, like... You know, it basically does nothing to the monkey summons, and there's going to be a lot of other things that also get summoned bigger than 2 HP. So I'm probably okay not keeping that. And yeah, like I could hold on with banana, again, it's always decent equipment to have, but... We need chocolates. I need my last my last Stoat XP. And Sweaty, thank you for the sub. Yo, wait, 2 years as well. Thank you, thank you. They're gonna waste anything. No, it's fresh. Okay. I think okra should be added. I actually prefer not adding equipment for the most part. Like, I like equipment coming from, yeah, Starfruit and Cornucopia. In here, Cornucopia is not as good because there's stat food in there, but yeah, I like it being random and harder to get the late tier stuff. Yeah, we're basically just rolling for chocolate now. This. Okay, so I need to decide whether it's worth selling either an ant or like fruit fly and iguana to get something down now. And I honestly probably think it is, because it's going to be a level 2 tier 5. It might be something that just insta-dies, but... Yeah, I want this down now. I don't want to have to wait another turn. Yup. Okay, we need to find that potato again. I like it, but... Yeah. Oh, nah, I don't trust Pepper. Potato will bust, I think. Okay, he lived. Dude, it's actually a good team to go against. Relatively, anyway. I think I still lose. Definitely. But yeah, it wasn't just all spammy snipes, which is a little nice to see. And actually, I'm going to hold on to that because of you. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Dude, why are they making it so hard? Ugh. Well, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing here. Actually, I'm going to hold on to you again, because I'm at least spending money on the potato. I don't know what else I'm using my money on, but, you know. Sure, we could do something here. Potato or bust, you say? Yeah. It's just general life advice, really. In a similar position with Secretary Bird. That is also, like, a crazy good thing to have. Again, if it doesn't die, but if it lives and you have, you know, at least a couple of summon things around. Yeah, look at Crazy Dig. Please, can I just make it to, I don't know, a couple turns into tier 6? Would be nice. Yeah, Potato U. Maybe I just reset this now and I can spend the rest of my money trying to find this last XP. Oh, well, that didn't take too long. Okay, so we're gonna find, again, assuming I'm not dead, and maybe there's a world where I should just buy sell one of these immediately, because not having things down is kind of asking to die. Yeah, I'm actually really afraid of dying. Okay. So, oh, not punished. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know how I'm making room for this thing next turn. I'm not going to buy sell ferret again, so I'm just going to leave that. But, yeah, this is kind of cool. So you're relatively protected. Not entirely, because I think a fruit fly would overwrite the potato and still one-shot it. But yeah, against regular snipes, pretty good. Ailment stuff, not so great. Does not have to be 1-1. It doesn't, but it's going to be difficult to get it bigger than that. Yay. Alright, we're back. Finally a good fight. Find this again. Maybe just sell ants. I feel like trying to compare to one of these all the way to tier 6 is already going to be too much of an ask, so... Yeah. That means I actually can buy sell you. Again, it's a turn's worth, but it's, you know, it's 2 gold. It might save me a life, because I don't know when I'm cycling again. Phoenix. Alright, well, you can go to the back, but I'm still very afraid. Moving an eggplant forward. Or, you know, putting an eggplant down to move something else forward. I don't know. There's a couple of teams that might make a bit of a difference, but nothing crazy. So I think I just look for, like... Oh, okay. But yeah, I think we want Mushroom on here if we're keeping it like that. And I have nothing I can run at the front. Alright, just die. Like, it's probably going to die anyway, so... Yeah, I'll just make use of that, I guess. How long am I on? To like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Usually like 2.5, 3 hours. It's gonna hit me hard, but I'm gonna have a big summon at the end. Oh. Well, I'm gonna keep pushing this one, but... Start a battle, make 1 tier 6 or lower enemy dazed and prioritize faint pets. So again, I don't know if they're going to trigger... Well, actually, it's a faint pets. It's not going to be start a battle, but... Yeah, I would hate to trigger everything by sniping them somehow, which right now is only tennis ball, but, you know, there's a lot of snipers in here. There's also a sloth. Evan, congratulations! But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be keeping this. I'm going to look for some more. Instantly. Love it. Big slug. I mean, maybe. It's kind of cool for you. Do I just pepper this? I don't want it to die too early. This is still horrible. I don't want this team. I need a frontline. Futura on it. I forgot I had it in here. True. That's a lot of fire on their things, actually. And then I sniped them all anyway. Does sloth have to be 1-1? It doesn't, but again, there aren't really ways to scale it. Like, you can give it chocolate, but besides that, I don't know how you're going to get it bigger than... Yeah, default. Or frog swap, I suppose. Anyway, I could just, like, transform this. Or I could do the same for the slug. Like, parrot could always be good. A whale, but then I need something else to eat that's worth it, and I don't know if I like the idea of you. No, I mean, tier 5 is definitely my favorite. I think we keep looking for that. I'm gonna keep this here for now, but yeah, I should maybe do something about that as well at some point. I'm gonna mushroom you. I might mushroom this as well, actually. Oh no, if it shows up again before Competo, then maybe, but... yeah. I don't know what it's gonna turn into. I also need to check the teams, because I've not done that in a long time. That's so big. We're fine, okay. Dude, they had like a 30-30. Yeah, Churros isn't gonna do anything. So yeah, I think we probably do just cycle off Cerberus, but I'm gonna wait until I have another... yeah, level 2 Stoat thing happening. I don't know, do I just like grapes this? It doesn't really make sense. Like, I could definitely keep an eagle on my team. But if I do that, and it's already level 3, I want to mushroom it, which means it's still not going to be a good first place pet. Yeah, I really don't know anymore. What about the vulture? Do I ever change that? Like, it's nice synergy with this, but I don't have crazy other synergy. But I don't know, it's kind of cool to build around. I think we're a vulture team. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave this at the front. I'm just praying that you don't jump in front somehow, and I'm pretty certain the monkey won't come out first. But no, it's fine, like everything died, so we get all the summons. That's on my mushroom, dude. It's like actually in the pack. I don't want to risk Starfruit. I'll just go for it. Yay, more spam. I'm into that. Okay. Can I find my last XP? Yeah, I'm still leaving you there. Alright. So yeah, the teams. This is rather scary. Especially the sunfish. Like, I'm actually kind of protected with potatoes from that, but... yeah, that would be a very heavy hit, and they do have some scary summons coming in at the end. This is also terrifying. I would swap those around. Or not, I don't know. This gets messy with whale, but... yeah, you can get a lot of stats out of mammoths too. It's not enough. Dude, that was so close. I hate it. Okay, well, GG's. That was pretty close. I felt like this had potential to go a lot further, but yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know how you would have got a carrot in that game. Because like you can get that from Cornucopia, but no, it's the other way around. This is tier 5 and 6. So you're right, there is a way to get carrots, and yeah, the monkey mushroom pill thing would be insane, but you're right, that is a way to get a scaler down. Anyway, so next on my list was bat names only, because I've had this pack in here for like 2 months or something, and we've never actually done it, so yeah, any pet with bat somewhere in the name. I believe that's just one bat, under and white bat, regular bat, monkey face bat, red-lipped batfish, vampire bat, and the albatrosses. So yeah, we're going to give that a go. BAT. Yeah, that was a decent 1-1 run. I know a few of the semi-recent ones I've done, I've died. I don't think it's happened before tier 6, but it's been very weak teams. You know, I've been like getting carried forward by just having the ferret toys and then like 3 fruit bats on my team. Fruit flies, sorry. Just a reminder about the start of battle. I've already made a note about removing it from that other pack, if that's what you mean. But yeah, it's not start battle anymore. Eating lunch with Mini Sun lurking. Hope you got something nice. Not compatible. See, what I really don't understand is, how does this happen, like, midstream? Like, has there been an update while I was streaming? Like, most people are getting in okay, but... Yeah, every time this comes up, I am on the most updated version, and nothing changes. Like, even when I end the stream and close everything, there is no update to be had. So yeah, I'm sorry if you're having compatibility issues, but I don't know what I can do about it. It's working now. Yeah, like what? On a bat emoji, thank you. I will use that. Okay, so we're gonna leave this another minute, maybe. There's only 5 spaces left, but yeah, we'll probably reach that, and there are a decent number of people in the last lobby. We lost, but level 3 Abomination and 1-1s are so fun. I really do like Abomination games. I think I might have had it once in 1-1s only, but yeah, just in general, I think it's a very fun pet. I don't like it in the Unicorn pack because there aren't enough decent abilities to eat, but yeah, when you have custom packs with lots of really good combat abilities to copy, it suddenly becomes very interesting, I feel. Anyway, we are capped out, so yeah, again, only pets with the phrase BAT in their names. The first ones are at tier 2, and there's like 3 of them. Go, but we just lost someone. Anyone else want to fill it up? You have like 10 seconds, then I'm hitting go. There we go, alright. You're in now. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing bat-named pets only, so in this one you can only use pets that have the phrase BAT in their names. So that's stuff like Wombat, Honduran White Bat, Regular Bat, Monkey Face Bat, Red Lip Batfish, Vampire Bat, Albatross, and the Amsterdam Albatross. So those are all of your pets. You are also allowed to sloth and anything allowed to shot phase, blah blah blah. Yeah, looking for either a combo or just lots of marmosets, please. I'd probably go for the combo if I found it. I don't know. I mean, if I had it ready without rolling on the second turn, then I could also just buy on the same turn. It's like definitely worth it there, but yeah, just having it ready. We didn't find anything anyway. I don't think any of these are good enough. Sure, okay. So yeah, which pigeon do I buy sell? You can either have breadcrumbs, which give me +1 attack, or seed pile, which gives me +1 HP. You'd probably do better with HP, but yeah. Same here, actually. Yeah, let's get the HP one. Okay, so we have that ready. Waste 1 gold, we have 2 free rolls next turn. And let's just check the teams quickly. Yep. No one somehow got a turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 bat. No one somehow got a turn 1 turn 1 Can use non-bat names outside of battle. Again, when you end your turn and go into the fight, only bat things. But yeah, you can cycle other pets in the shop. Wombat, we're in. I also do want to buy cherries, so I think I'm going to put down this immediately. Yeah. Stoked. If it misses, because it's like a, well yeah, 3 and 10. Actually, no, it can't turn into itself, so I guess it's just a 1 and 3. But, yeah, is that worth it? It'd be great if it turns into the white bat, because it's the same stats, but cheaper. You get some value out of you, everything else is kind of bad. I'm just going to roll it. More cherries. Regular bats. White bat, awesome, okay. Actually just going to leave that as well, because I am not going to have enough things down. Oh, I also don't know how good Hunter and White Bat's going to be, because we're only going to have tier 2s. So it's going to give me a trumpet, but that's half of what I get from cherries, and it is very small. But good to have something down at least. Wait. Yeah, Mr. Chili, come on. You're better than this. That was also a lot of things for the last turn. So what's the play? Do I probably do still want this, but... Oh. But now I kind of wish I didn't buy it, but whatever. This is still a great position to be in. Yo, someone has a bat face thing. Monkey face bat. I feel like that's something that also won't really... Wait, did Mr. Chili disconnect? That's the same team he had last turn. But, yeah, the monkey-faced batfish. Anyone behind hurt, give 2 random friends +1/+1, works 3 times per battle. So I don't know if any of these can really trigger that, so it'd have to be from, like, a ferret toy. Or some other toy, but... Yeah. I think you're going to be the star of the show right now. And then, yeah, maybe later we'll see some interesting stuff with transformations, maybe? Or just, yeah, ailment. Ailment snipes. You did disconnect. Yeah, it kind of looked like it. Sorry to hear it. No, they have more than me. Okay. I quite like all of this. Maybe I cycle everything, you know? Yeah. Okay. So that was a nice turn. I'm not going to combine them for a while, because, you know, while I could find the batfish, I don't really care about it, so I think we either wait for Vampire Bat or the Transform stuff. Because, like, this is a way to get scaling. But I don't know, it's going to be pretty inconsistent, because you'd have to have Transformation food, and that would also require you to not get it overwritten, which I imagine might happen quite a lot. How do you join? We have a join command, but yeah, we're in the middle of a lobby right now, so you'd have to wait for the next one anyway. Yay. That looked so much scarier than my team. Okay, what's the play? By having a higher tier thing, you have slightly more reason to exist on my team. But at the same time, I don't really feel good about, you know, stacking in a 4-2 to keep my 1-1 freed up. I think we just sell it. I'm gonna get you down because you're big, but yeah. I think the dream right now is just finding more bats, like, naturally in the shop. There we go. Alright, so we have a combo next turn, so we can look for you. We can also find better protective equipment. And I don't know, there's a lot of utility things to cycle. If you get clownfish before I stack these, then it'll be very nice. Or even you. I'd probably go for level 3 if I could get it. Might leave that. Maybe I shouldn't. Wombat, yeah, you can stay. Also, I don't know why I was keeping this guy further back. I probably need him to trigger early. There's no point giving weakness to my thing that's already very tanky. Sorry, Kaz. Alright. Show me something good. Golden Retriever, hooray. I don't even want that. I think I do just hold on to Venus Flytrap and pray that I roll into, or, you know, get matched with someone else that actually has things I want. And then, yeah, for now we'll just do this. I don't know whether to roll pair. I'm not going to. There we go. Yeah, so we'll just Ambrose you next turn. It's probably going to get not replaced by weakness because I want to keep it at the front, but yeah, I could also put it on something further back and potentially protect them that way. Don't really care about Galata because there's potentially only 2 things that I'm keeping long term. Yeah, keep it going this way. Yeah, Bedfish just sucks now, kind of. Yeah, it's just for battles, really. Wait. No, because it didn't... Right, I'd have to lose to it. I really wanted to copy that. Start a battle, transform the opposite enemy into any random faint pet from 1 tier below. So yeah, the concern there is transforming a bat into a random faint pet, that might be good. But if I transform like a Honduran white bat, or a monkey face batfish, then I'm probably turning something basically without an ability or something that already got its value into something else that might get value. So I'll give it a go. That's your sound. Yeah, I'm rolling that. Yeah, I'll give it a go, but I don't know how long I'm keeping this. Maybe it'll be great. Like it worked very well against regular bats and vampire bats. So yeah, if it does tend that way, then it'd be cool. I just don't know what else to hold on to. Probably do need this. I want to find chocolate too, but yeah, I can just dump that down on the other one or something. Maybe. Amsterdam Albatross give buffs if you use Batfish. True. As in, it would give them buffs if they have a Albatross. But honestly, I kind of want to encourage it. Like, I don't know how many people are going to go for a transformed synergy build. So yeah, that'd be cool to see. I think you're next to Yeet. But yeah, try and hit the bats, the regular ones. Okay. Yeah, I'm not against it. Wombat level. Play it separately for now, but we'll do that next turn. I'm also looking at this, but I don't know how I'd get it in properly. It's more XP, but I don't know where I'd put XP. Hold on. Transform the opposite enemy. So positioning does matter here. Most of the vampire bats that are here are in the back position, but yeah, there are some that are weirdly further forward. So, I mean, I might try it at the back, but who knows how good this is going to be. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell how I'm doing. Adjacent tier 4 or lower friends deal 3 extra ability damage. So I think that might work with, like, snipey food. I unfortunately don't have snipey food, like, just in the pack. You'd have to get it from one of these. But yeah, the only actual sniper is Vampire Bat, and that is not tier 4 or lower. So am I cycling this one or taking that because it's kind of big? I think I just pushed for your level, actually. Yeah, let's cycle that. This is stock, so it doesn't break anything. Friend transformed, give it permanent +1/+2, works 3 times per turn. Okay, now I'm feeling a bit more into it. Now the issue is, I've already given them good equipment, and I kind of want them to trigger. But, I don't know, again, it helps if other people are running a Batfish, so... We'll keep it for that reason, and I will give it Ambrosia. But we still want to swap out probably the Wombat for a Vampire Bat if we can. And finally, my second trophy. He took like 11 fights. I could try and get more for you. Oh, dude, that's the Vampire Bat as well. I didn't see. Yeah, I think I'm going to try most of this. I'm going to go for scaling, because I'm feeling kind of safe. Probably shouldn't, but, you know. And I think I'm pretty happy just buying Ambrosia. Like, ailments are going to be around, so buying these instead of just trying to get really lucky and get, like, White Ochre from one of these two. You know, which may or may not happen at all. I think we're good. So I could have bought that. I always forget this is, like, 2 gold. Whatever. Then you show up again. Vampire Bat, still a pretty big... Ooh. Yeah, it's still a big mix between right at the back and second position. We will try it this way this time. Yep. Enemy gain the ailment, deal 4 damage to it, and gain damage as health, works 2 times per battle. So, if these guys get to trigger lots of times, he got transformed, never mind. Wow. I don't know. I want to do this, but it's only good if people have Batfish. And even then, it's not very good. It just, you know, mitigates some of it. I mean, it's already here. Vampire Bats. Ah. Okay, we can stack that in and use the Crow next turn then. Probably not pushing for you. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to leave you at the back, because I think if we do survive and everything, then I'll probably just get you to level 2. Might have to run a 4 squad, but that's not the worst thing in the world. I just don't see it. Like, before attack, transform into a sea urchin. I could use it on one of them. Like, it's fine if it really gets going, but it's not good immediately. And I'm afraid that if I buy this, I just lose 2 turns in a row. But that might just happen anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll buy it, but I think I'm dead. How much does this cost? That's 5. This is also 5. So yeah, I can either spend all my money to level you up, or I kind of abandon that and, yeah. I think this just is the team, maybe. I'm just gonna seaweed you. And transform to give it permanent +2/+4. Works 3 times per turn. We haven't invested in you anyway. I think we give this a go. So yeah, we'll run 2 of these. Kinda do need stat food. I think I'll freeze that. Yeah, I'm just going to try and buy these. Like, I think for equipment, this is kind of as good as I'm going to get. Cocoa Bean would have been better than these, probably, but... yeah, I think we try and find, like, the XP for there, and then we're mostly done, and we just need to get everything really big. Yeah, dude, is it good? Like, that was a big team. I did win, but... yeah, they were massive. Stat food. It's not very good. I mean, I'm buying this pair, and it's the same as a pair, but... yeah. Wasn't what I was hoping for. Oh, wait, did this work? Did this even work? I can't tell if they'd scaled or not. Like, my guy get transformed? What's the challenge? Anything with bat in its name. So yeah, batfish, bat, wombat, etc. Are there any really scary vampire bats? It looks like they're all level 2. Well, you know, level 1. There's a level 3. I think there's one team with 2 level 2s, but... yeah, I don't think there's going to be any crazy snipes coming in. But they don't need to be that big, because my team is collectively pretty low stats. Yeah, we are getting scaling, but it's nowhere near enough. Okay. That's fair. Alright, well, GG's. Where are we at? It's 22. I've already been through, like, 4 of my ideas. Alright. So yeah, we could do Lootbox pets. Potentially the pack of things that has multiple heads. There are some things that are a bit more questionable, but yeah, like Dung Beetle, Capybara, Chimera, Tand, and these 4 down here. We have done this before, but it was quite a while ago, so I wanted to try it again. Outside of that, I kind of want to do something with one of the pre-made packs. Probably wouldn't do you, because we already had a Blue Whale game today, but yeah, I'd be down for most of the other ones. And 2 people have said heads already, let's go. Wait. Head. Okay, multiple heads only. Dung Beetle was a meatball head. When I look at Dung Beetle, I still just... I feel like the beetle is the add-on. You know, like the face on the Dung Bull, that is like... that is the Dung Beetle in my mind. It's kind of like with Capybara and its crow, you know? Except... yeah, the crow definitely the little bonus dude. Yeah, we've been going through these quick. Like, I did not have too many things planned out today. Also, didn't know if I was going to do a full-length stream, because I feel like I'm holding up okay, but I've had just bad sleep for longer than I can remember at this point. The last few days were, like, particularly bad with bad neighbor stuff. What's this one? Any multi-headed pets, basically. And whether that's like one body with 2 heads or just a sprite that has, you know, multiple creatures in it. It's all of those. And you never noticed Cappy. And a crow just thought it was a tail. I mean, that's fair. I feel like a lot of these I don't look too closely at them until I like use them in a thumbnail. Yeah, I kind of miss the little add-on things they used to add on lots of the sprites. Because there's a handful that still have them, like, you know... I don't know if Patat's still here, but I remember we spoke ages ago about how many things are, like, holding different wood things. Like, Sloth has a little branch, Koala does, Monty has a bat. But yeah, they've taken out a lot of those things. I miss Bear's flower. And what, Stork had like a bag it was holding with a baby. Team Wood. Yo, you're right. Maybe that could be a thing. Just Team Wood only. Only things with wood in their sprites. And yeah, we get like Tree and Mimic in as well. Okay, anyway, I don't know where the last lobby's at. I can't remember where I died, to be honest, but yeah, we'll give this like 20 more seconds, then probably get started. Team Wood. About 10 people left, okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy to just jump in then. You don't understand? Okay, it's basically just going to be the list that I'll say when we get in, but it's like Capybara, Dung Beetle, Hydra, Team Spirit, Cerberus, those things. If you mean you don't understand why people are saying Team Wood, then join the club. Nah, alright. Anyway, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing multi-headed sprites only, so in this one you can only use pets that have multiple heads visible in their picture. So there's like Dung Beetle, Capybara, Chimera, Tand and Tand, which you get by stacking the 2 Tand goat things, and Hydra, Cerberus, Team Spirit, and Lioness. I think those are all the things. There might be an 8th one that I've forgotten about that's kind of secret. I genuinely can't remember. But yeah, good luck. Yeah, because the first things are at tier 3 or whatever it is. Nope, tier 2. We're definitely looking for marmosets. Wow, get rid of that. Great. One more, please. Nope. Alright, so I either roll once and pray for a sloth, or I cycle Cuddletoad for virtually no reason. We're doing that. I don't trust the sloth. Okay, so this does nothing this turn, but we will have it for one more turn after that. So if I do get a Dung Beetle down, then we could give it some XP or a little mana snipe or something. I don't think this is going to be necessary, so yeah, go for the Crystal Ball. See how that does. Wow, I went against the one cheater. Okay. So Capybara would be better. I don't trust buying and pilling a spider for it though, so yeah, we are just going to doom roll for Dung Beetle. And I actually wouldn't mind giving it some of that other thing. Dung Beetle, and there we go. Alright. So yeah, I kind of wanted to give it to Wool Chicken, because then it would get a nice trade with another one. Well, you know, it would get a trade with another one, which it would do anyway, but if I then replaced it with some other equipment, then it'd be nice. But, you know, this is okay, I guess. So start the battle, give the frontmost friend plus 2 mana, so it just does a 2 mana snipe when it dies. I can't imagine that doing anything in this situation, but, you know, maybe it'll help. And yeah, you do a snipe. Or rather, you do 3 damage to the least healthy enemy for each food this is eaten up to 3. I did not know you were capped. Doesn't really matter, but interesting. Blessed with a capybara, yo. That's a very nice start. Why is it a 6-6? Alright. I need help. Yay, save me. And I'm just gonna buy an apple, I guess. Like, I need something for this team to not be terrible. So, yeah, that apple is both a 1/1 buff permanently, but for this turn, this will do a 3 mana snipe when it dies. Not mana. I say mana snipe for some reason, but yeah, hopefully that will help. Someone got triple dung beetle first turn of tier 2. That is big. That is small. Okay. Where's the other head and dung beetle? You got... I'm assuming this is the head end of the dung beetle, but then the actual ball has its own face, so I think it counts. It's the most debatable one out of all of these, but yeah. I think the dung ball being sentient is the right interpretation. How do you combine the goat things? Yeah, you just play one of them and then you can either buy another one on top of it from the shop, or I think you can just stack them next to each other. Not dead. Nice. Alright, so capybara would also be very nice. I am definitely buying a salad bowl because it hits both of these, and I still don't have much on my team. I want garlic as well, actually. Let's just keep getting these. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the other one. Like, you're not as big, and I would like to find more salad bowls in the future, maybe. And I still do need to roll. Like, I really want to capybara because it's nice for getting other things down. But, I don't know, maybe the right play is just make sure I have, like, a salad to buy every turn. Yeah, you've eaten 1 food, you've eaten 2, so you do a 6 damage snipe. And yeah, hoping you don't get one-shot by something, but there are a lot of really big frontliners around. There's also a lot more capybaras. It's a mana synergy. Not really. Like, we have Chimera, but outside of just buying mana for it, I don't think there's any other multi-head mana pets. Oh. It's not looking good. Save me. I don't even know if I want to replace this. If I go against these, like, 8/8 things, it's just gonna get one-shot anyway. Oh, yeah, 7/7s. Anything with 7 or more attack will still one-shot through my garlic, so I don't really want to buy that. We now have the second multi-headed sprite thing. We have Capybara, which has a crow and itself. How nice. But yeah, we only got 1 food this turn, so going to need to have a lucky matchup, ideally. Okay, garlic actually kind of saved me. And the snipe, that was also very useful. And Farmer Cat. Buy, feed friends 1 corn cobs. That's 1/3 lower stat. I do not care about the scaling, but getting an extra trigger on these for 2 gold, that is worth quite a lot in my opinion, so... Yeah, we will do that. I could buy more wall chicken, like making this really big to try and trade into the other scary frontliners. There's something to be said about that. But I think I just roll, because we really need to get things down. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Like, cycling a puppy, in 2 turns we get a lasagna. So we get stats, and it has, you know, food synergy for one of these things, maybe. But it is 2 gold that I could spend rolling for other things. And it's not immediately useful. Farm a cat. I'll keep doing those, I think. I'll replace you with a banana as well. I kind of doubt the weakness here is going to make a difference. Like, no one's going to be running a tiny thing at the front. As far as I'd expect. Was the rule about Tandanosk and Tandgreisnet? You can't run them. You can run a Tand, which is a secret pet. So yeah, if you want to play... Hold on. Yeah, if you want to play the Tand, you need to find Tandanosk and Tandgreisner on the same turn and buy them at the same time and do it that way. You can't just run one of these and wait for the other one. So yeah, no cheating there, please. Combining these. I might combine these next turn, like looking for the tier 6s, because Cerberus is immediately useful. Lioness would be the dream find, because shop scaling is going to be crazy for, yeah, swapping better things on. But who knows, I might be dead before any of this matters. Oh, Chimera. There's a few of these around. Yo, Dominic. Congrats on winning the Bat Lobby. Well done, well done. Hey. Still kind of making it. There is a Chimera, but yeah, I think we look for Lioness from the combo, and then we roll and try and find something better. And yeah, I could use either of these. I'm definitely picking Lioness, because end turn, give current and future shop pets +2/+2. That is well worth it in my opinion. And let's be greedy. Let's get some scaling in. Before attack set, attacking they help to at least 9 once. It's actually pretty good. I put down my little guy, run him at the back, or at the front, sorry. Yeah, I might do that. I am hoping I find a better one of these, because this thing, I think you will grow it, but it wasn't as big as... Oh, it doesn't matter, actually, because you're, like, level 2 now anyway. Yeah, whatever. It's still going to be one of the bigger things I can get down, and as long as I do it after this pops, then it's still probably worth trying for. There's another one. I do need the other one, though, or this is not going to work out for me. Oh, God, okay. Cycle Zebra. I feel like I should be buying food, but I never even leveled these things up. It's kind of a bad hit. The melon. I don't know. Like, it's fine. I just don't want to put it down on these things. I'm not going to. I need to find my other Tand. It's getting increasingly unlikely, so maybe I just abandon that and I look for the actual tier 6s again, but yeah, I'm gonna hold it for a bit longer at least. Yeah, can you get to level 2 Tand Hammer? I don't know how you'd get it in this lobby, but in general, I assume you can. I don't know if there's a way to see the like level progression thing of a Tand. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Not a great run. It fell apart the instant I stopped buying food for these two every turn, but yeah, I wouldn't have made it much further if I kept just rolling for like salads and farmer cats. Which I would have bought, a farmer cat at least, but yeah. Okay, anyway, everyone's in that last one, so I think we do a speedy one to try and sync up again. So, what? Speedy Snipers? Should pull that one in. Get rid of some of these for now, at least. Level 3 Speedy. We did level 3s only on Wednesday, so I want to give that one a bit of a break. Yeah, it must be Wednesday. I was going to say it might have been last week, but I wasn't here last week. Yeah, I don't know what would be good for Speedy. I like snipers, so yeah, we're probably going to do that. Just give me a second, trying to find a pack. Yep, it's up to date. Okay. Alright, so let's cut that down to 50. So not crazy low, but lower. Call it Snip. And there is our Speedy Snipers only lobby. I think sudden death instead of speedy works better. I disagree, because sudden death, it might literally take 3 minutes. You know, if you lose the first 3 rounds in a row, you're just dead. Well, depending on the life setup. If we have 3 lives, then yeah, it's like 4 losses in a row would be death. If you have 2 lives, then 2 in a row is death. Yeah, I don't like it as much, because it's just... I feel like it's way more punishing. You know, you don't have, I don't know, control over it in the same way. Like, an unlucky matchup means you die way more often than in a regular game. But yeah, we're not going to wait too long here, because, again, there's probably like 50 people in the last lobby, so... Gonna give it like 30 more seconds and we'll get started. Feels more fair, internet lags, and I lose my chance. Well, that's why we don't do speedy for every lobby, though. Like, I get that this doesn't work well for everyone, but... yeah. What's multiple heads? It doesn't matter, that's the last lobby. We're doing snipers only now, which is, things that shoot rocks, basically. But yeah, anyway, if... Okay, so the last lobby, that's probably going to end in like 20 minutes. So if I did a sudden death thing and I die in 3 minutes, then I'm just going to have to keep chaining together like horrible lobbies. Or yeah, just give up and do a 10-person regular one. You're in? Cool, let's do it. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing Speedy Snipers only, so every pet on your team has to have the ability to throw a rock. That pretty much means if you hover over it and it has a rock icon, then you're allowed to use it, but yeah, if it doesn't do that, then whatever. All food is loud, and then goes to shop phase, you guys know. And that will have to do, okay. Speedy amazing bits. I can't actually remember what we normally put the timer to for Speedy. Like, I did 50 today, but even with my very fumbled Speedy intro, there's a decent amount of time left over, so... yeah, I don't know. It's elephant to sniper. Anything that can throw a rock is a sniper. I will take that draw. It means I'm safe for now. Yeah, we're rolling for combos. And I either keep rolling for the Firefly or I just sell Bombi because I do not really care about it. That is what I'm going to do. Okay. So yeah, Feint, deal 1 damage to all pets within 1 space. Not useful, but, you know, it is a sniper. And then even worse, we have Pytamaran. Feint, spend 1 trumpet to deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Currently have no trumpets, but yeah, I will get this leveled up next turn, so if we can find a cherries, then we will be in a pretty decent spot. At least in regards to you. I don't know what the rest of my team's going to look like. Good. I love throwing the second turn. Yo, the porcupine. I could also run the pygmy hippo, but I do love a porcupine. Iguana. Has anyone been buying honey? Like a couple. There's also some non-snipers. It's gonna roll it, and that's what I wanted to see. Okay. You know what? Sure, let's get that to level 3. Okay, so herds deal 3 damage. Oh, I have this bad position. I need that way further forward. Oh, so hey, they did kill it. Okay, saved. I was almost worried for a second. All right, so let's get you further forward. You are before battle, and this is starter battle, so I could have you get the plastic saw instead. I don't know if I care. I kind of just want to find more of these too. Like, I don't care about the Firefly, but getting the level so I can find tier 4s could be great. And kind of the same deal for Tamarin, except I kind of do want a Tamarin. Nothing. Great. Nice turn. Elephant is a sniper, yes. Manatee, that's scaling. I don't have the best thing to scale just yet, but that's still a great find. And I might doom roll for garlic now, because I could always sell Firefly, and yeah, getting you a bit protected right away would be nice. Like, again, there's Tupo bird and stuff, but... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, next turn then, and we also have your level, which is kind of cool. Don't know if I would bother with Duckling, because we're going to be scaling that this turn anyway, but... Yeah, there's maybe something to that. Oh. Sniper. That's tough. I also need to find stats for you next turn, but we can wait a little bit. Actually, I'll probably sell you, right? Get rid of this now, get Porcupine down, stack the other thing, I can... Yeah, double down how I want to. Maybe I do this. I doubt this is going to die early, but the fact that you didn't get to trigger again is just depressing, so... Yeah. You're now only taking 3 damage a turn instead of 5. Still obviously a dangerous position to be in, but if we can find another one next turn, we can reset the HP. It would also be nice to get some protection on here, but feeling a bit better already. Dude. These fights are killing me. That is more stats, but I'm going to ignore it. Fish Viper, it's kind of cool to keep on a team. I'm not going to try and protect you with Potato, that's just sad. Alright, look. Oh, I was going to stack these, wasn't I? I can do it now, I guess. Don't really have Trumpet Generation. Might get you down, though. Then we'll protect you with that, but I still need to find another one. Like, I don't hate this, but if I just have to buy a new pair every turn to protect the Manatee, then it is not worth it. It's gonna be very bad. Well, I would need another pet. Thank you. Okay, so you're safe. Garlic probably is going to be fine for you, so I will put that down. You get a blowfish, but I feel like, yeah, like porcupine into blowfish into geometric tortoise is probably the like improved pipeline thing. So I think this is where we want to be. So yeah, we have some kind of scaling. We have something worth keeping on a late game team. So now I just need some decent starter battle snipes. Or yeah, a lot of levels on the things I do have. As much as I'm loving these two, it'd be nice if they were a little bit more consistent. And that's kind of a miss. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave all of that. More of you. Sure. I could stack it, run a hawk. It's fine, but I really want to get this level. Like, that's going to be literally doubling my scaling. It is mostly attack, or it, you know, will be, because I think it ends up giving me +4, +2, yeah. But there are definitely things we can use that on. Eventually. Try and check the team's next turn as well if I have time. Love the links. Yay! Alright. Do this chocolate as well. We are just going to stack that. Oh. That's beautiful. Okay, so I think these are fine as my backlines. And then I'm probably going to level that up. Because, I mean, it's not going anywhere, and it's going to be my... yeah, manatee target for the time being. Unless it's a lionfish, which we might do. You know, don't even go for that. I have so many other things working right now, I don't even think I need to go for crocodile. Because, like, we have you now. We can definitely get rid of my Pied Tamarin soon. Well, you know, this turn even. Like, I'm assuming you're still doing more work for me right now, and I get more money by selling this at the moment. So yeah, maybe I just buy the lionfish, level that. Get that going here. Dude, you showed me that last time. I do not care. Okay. Nope. Sell it, buy pizza? I'm gonna have to try and keep you alive somehow soon. I should definitely be moving these further forward, because, yeah, it doesn't matter for this turn probably, but we are going to want you to die earlier. May just die to the snipes, but yeah. Huge. It's more of this too. Alright. A summon at the end, that actually could be useful. But I already have so many other things I want to buy. This to you as well. Wait, do I chocolate that just to keep it alive for another turn? Again, it's safe this turn, but next turn it's going to be on 3. So I could chocolate that and then, you know, play these around. Let's do something like that. Or this, maybe. If someone does hit me with a crocodile, I don't even know if I want you to take that hit. I'd rather this just take more than 3 damage worth of stuff. They hit a praying mantis, what? Praying mantis route was wrong. It's impressive, I will say that. Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about that getting to level 3 this turn. I think we wait a bit longer, see if we can find another one regularly in the shop. Like gingerbread, but I want actual levels, you know? I don't want to worry about that. And the links. We're very close to having some decent levels. I won't buy that this turn. But I think I might end on a lynx. Feels like it'd be good. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this take a few more hits of damage. Hopefully build it back up with the final buy from the shop. A draw. I need summoning equipment. I don't know where I'm gonna get it from, but it would be very appreciated. Yeah, I think this might be the team. Okay, so we're definitely stacking that. We really want to find you, but I do have like 3 turns to do that. 2 or something. Your level might make one of the biggest differences, because yours doesn't matter too much until we have you bigger than you are. You're not growing anymore, so while it's cool to get you bigger, it's kind of as well. Oh yeah. Equipment, right? Could do with some potatoes or summoning stuff. There we go. Alright, so try and protect you, maybe? I'm never going to mushroom it, so yeah, protect the biggest thing. Level you while we're here. And I don't know, like I could freeze the pair, because you're going to be on 3 next turn. I do want to buy these this turn. Yeah, I'm going to freeze that. Yeah, this is fine. Like, you'll save for another turn, we can level the Mantis Shrimp. I still don't really know what I'm doing with the Manatee, but at least it's still scaling my guy. Faint deals 6 damage to a random enemy, repeat for every 10 attack this has, so we just passed another threshold, which is good. Also, thank you for the hydration, Mr. Chili. Yes. I need summon equipment very badly, but I do like how this is going. Mushroom. Mushroom on Geometric Tortoise could give me a very nice trade. But there is also scaling. It's probably mushroom, right? I don't know, because it would have to run into something really big. I kind of don't like it. I'm just going to scale you. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't know which of these I'm buying next turn, because if Pizza misses Manatee, then Manatee dies. So I think we're buying Pizza, and if it doesn't do what I want it to do, then we need to Doom Roll some more. A pair, that works. Never mind, don't need it. Hey. I don't know why I'm excited, because I already have the XP, but... What do I do about this? It's gonna be on 1. I guess I'm freezing pair. I could have just not bought... Yeah, I could have not bought the lionfish, bought the pair, and then, you know, guaranteed I had a little more money to look for the extra HP for you, but that didn't feel right. So yeah, we'll do it this way. Swap those around again. But that was a pretty big jump in power, you know, like we got some pretty important levels. Could transform Manatee. He's my scaling. I don't want to. Also, my lionfish did... I don't want to say he did nothing, because he was very big. But yeah, he didn't exactly do what I wanted him to do, which was snipe them for 1 billion damage. I do think I need to put Manatee on something else now, so we may go back to Geometric Tortoise. It's just what I do here, because if I chocolate it, I can never stack a fresh one on top. Because that's 11 HP, so that's a really nice heal. But, you know, I don't know if I'm going to find it again, so let's just lock in on that, and I can just spend the rest of my game trying to find regular money for it, maybe. Sorry, regular shop food, you know, buying stats. Get him. Yay. Oh, you died, Patet? I'm buying this, but my Manatee is not looking healthy. Ooh. Might be able to save it. Protect it with a melon. Things are looking bad, guys. He's not doing too well. Now he doesn't have garlic anymore, so he's back to taking 5 a turn. Yeah, it may be time to retire him then. So yeah, potentially a transform. No. But we could also just let him die, you know? Getting another Lynx down would be a lot of extra snipes. My biggest concern right now is that I don't have summons, you know? Like, my one chance of getting summoned was, yeah, a mushroom. Transform. I don't think I can. I think I just sell it here. I'm just gonna get you down. I don't want to do something like this, but... Okay. Yeah, if I'm not dead this turn, I really need to find that. Like, any summon equipment. Nice, okay. Ekla, I'm sorry, but I needed this. More protection. I honestly don't know. Like, I could. It's nice to soak up anything, but depending on how hard people are hitting me, it might not help. I would love to get you finished off, but yeah, if I buy that this turn, I should probably buy the mana potion as well, which might not do enough. It's gonna roll. It's not gonna happen. That's an important level. Yeah, I need a Starfruit. Another one. Manageable, maybe? Yeah, okay. You will remember this. I'm sorry, okay. He's doing 13 now, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna buy pizza. Gonna cook it. No summons, but HP would be very nice. Everything's pretty high tier as well, so even the pretzel's fine, but... Yeah, we're actually surviving some of these fights, so maybe I am fine to just buy pizza. I'm happy to try it. Hey Keenoe, since having fun is rule, will I get banned if you're not having fun? Yeah, so never say you're not in chat. It's the rules. Come on. One more, we can do it. Protect you. I believe. I don't need summoning equipment. Just survive. More. Oh, we did find summoning equipment. What do they have? The thing is, having potatoes against this is decent. Like, if it kills everything I have, and then only my last things come in, I don't think I win with Yggdrasil. So I kind of just want to protect it with orange. That is a great hit. Okay. But yeah, there's no targeted snipes. I did just see the... Okay. I was gonna say, I only just saw this, and I kind of want my biggest thing to not run into that. But yeah, whatever. Okay, I did lose in the end. Alright. Still, second place. Pretty happy with that. So, yeah, GG's and BB. Congratulations. Yeah, I do wonder what the right play there was. Because I already had decent equipment down on everything. So I didn't want to have to overwrite something that was doing good work for something that might not work as well. But yeah, who knows? Like, they even shuffled their team at the end. They kept Manatee and won. Did you not see? I literally couldn't keep Manatee. I could have spent the 3, you know, like let it die, probably lost HP. And yeah, got the extra 6-3 for a turn, but that was kind of my last option. Lootbox, I'm happy to end on that, I think. But yeah, that's going to be the last one tonight, I think. Wait, do I already have it up? I do. Okay. Okay, so this is any pets that summon random other pets. So spider, stork, stoat, orca, kappa, etc. Okay, we'll update it. Could have pita bread. Do you mean should have put it in the pack, or I should have bought it? Because, yeah, one of those things is not in my control, unfortunately. But yeah, I already had good valor out of the manatee. Like, considering I was about to die, well, you know, I was on 1 HP and I'd lost 2 fights before that or something. I think pivoting off it was the right play regardless. You know, if I didn't stabilize it somehow. But yeah, I don't know. The fights are just too random at the end. Put blueberry in the sniper pack. Yeah, I don't think it would actually make as much of a difference as you think. Like, it's a nice idea having, you know, everyone snipe your one giant blowfish or something, but yeah, by the end of the game, everything is crazy. Like, the snipes get really big, and even if you have something pretty big, it dies in like 2 hits anyway, so I can't imagine people actually using it, but people don't use the other early tier equipment anyway, so maybe. We can like try it out for a while, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna get use. If you're playing the sniper pack, yep. Or it should be anyway. I don't think there's more than 10 snipers at tier 2. Anyway, I have no idea where the game before this is at right now, but I'm assuming we're probably good to start, so. Yeah, the earliest things you can use are spider, stork, and stoat. So yeah, I don't want to see anything that aren't those. Good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing loot box pets only, so you can only use pets that summon random other pets. That is stoat, spider, stork, eagle, kappa, and hippogriff. You get by stacking eagle and horse. Orca, baycat, and harpy eagles. So those are your 9 things. You're also allowed a stoat if you find that. Any food is allowed, etc. And I need monosets. There we go. Ooh, let's be the creamy poses. What about random abilities only? What pets have random in them? Like, other than these? Oh, wait. They not? What pets say random? Kappa does. Oh, Zebra does. You did. It's interesting. The later ones do say random. These ones don't. Which is weird. I'm gonna roll for my last guy, and we found it. Nice. I think we stack. Found a stork. Nice. Okay, so obviously can't buy it this turn. That is my favorite thing to have, though, so cool. Ooh. Double stork? Spider? Yo, that is a turn 2. Well, turn 3. So yeah, Faint Summon any one level 1 pet from previous shop tier is a 2-2. Not very good now, but again, this is something that I can keep on my team basically forever, so that's kind of nice. And Spider, Faint Summon a tier 3 pet is a 2-2, level 1, so much better now, but falls off later. Plus we just have 3 things in total, so yeah. Stoat is always confusing, I skipped one last time. It's because we didn't run it for the longest time, but you know, it fit the idea in the sense that it does summon random other pets, which is always what I've called the Lootbox pets. So yeah, if you want to have a Stoat on your team, that's fine, and you know, it's kind of nice in transitioning to the later tier stuff anyway. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're still just rolling for the same things, right? They already care about chocolate cake. I could get a level here. I don't think I care about that, though. I don't even think I care about the, like, stats. I just want to find more of these. Name is kind of nice, but yeah, I'm good. Are there going to be more after this one? No, I think this is going to be the last one. I don't know when I'm going to die in this lobby, so, you know, maybe I die in like 10 minutes and we do a really quick one, but yeah, I'm kind of getting tired, so probably going to call it. Wait, does anyone have a full team yet? There's a few 4s. No, that would have been last turn anyway. I doubt anyone could have. Then, at least. No. It's fair, because these guys aren't crazy good yet, but still. Also, what do I do here? I want to stack something, cycle this, and end on a Stoat, but I don't know where... Yeah, to put still. I'd almost rather, like, abandon Spider. Let's do it this way. I'm going to keep these separate. We do that. Very nice. Always forget you stream at night since for you it's 11 a.m. Yeah, I mean, I don't stream crazy late. Like, it's only 8:30 at the moment, p.m. But I do not sleep well, and when I get tired, I do not play well either. So yeah, I always start losing steam after like the 2-hour mark, I think. Why do you have no hat? Dude, that's probably from... I should also probably move that up. Yeah, it actually probably doesn't have a hat, because I think I took it off when I made the Minecraft mod thing. And I guess I never remembered to put it back on. Also, we do have potential combos here, but we're definitely waiting for at least tier 5, because that's where these are. Thinking we make use of some of this while we're here, but... Yeah, do I buy Pill Flamingo and then stack something else, or... What? Because I can't do everything I want to. It'd be nicer to just buy these and roll into another Stoat or Spider, so I might look for that. Nah, okay. Let's run it that way. You're summoning tier 2s. Not including itself, so I don't think there's anything that bad that could end up at the back. Like, backline Flamingo would kind of suck, but everything else is fine. So yeah, short of leaving that at the back, then I think I'm okay with this. Actually, yeah, I should have left that at the back. I thought I had cheap in here for some reason. I was worried about leaving you at the front, but maybe that was not an issue. We'll do one of these. And I feel like I can't afford to wait for Stingray. I don't know though, because Zebra, like, buffing these two, that's going to suck. If that's where it goes anyway. But yeah, if I do that, at least I can also buy a Garil, try and stabilize that way. So I think I do just cycle some of this. Okay, that's not too bad. So I could also, like, protect it, maybe. Or I can wait for a melon, but I don't trust it. That's like the lowest HP thing. Could cycle that, but I'm thinking we just buy a couple of these. Make it big and protected. Yeah, so let's do something like that. I'm just going to ignore the Farmer Cat. We still need to find these levels for tier 6. Or to buy at tier 5 to find tier 6s. Double early eagle. I think that's definitely the dream. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Kappa fan. And the eagle is both great by itself, and you could choose to turn it into the other thing, so... Yeah, definitely the best. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything there. Just buy this and then roll a bit more. How likely am I to die? Like, do I have to buy ambrosia? I'd want to wait to try and find mushrooms eventually, but... Yeah, maybe do that. I could, like, put it on here as well, but I don't want to do these things. I'm just gonna... If I'm dead, I'm dead. It's whatever, but yeah. Cuckoo Bird gave you night bears. What? You mean this guy? We don't have the Cuckoo Bird in here. Oh, the... Wait. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're definitely about to die. Yeah, me too. Oh, dude, all three of us. This is a bad time for it. We live, okay. Made it to C tier 6, tier 5. Oh god. If I cycle a cockatoo, I have no idea where it's going. Like, either of these would be great, but it's a 50-50 and I don't want to buff these. I'm leaving it. Leaving the fairy as well. There we go. Something good? Something... Ooh. Building a boxfish to make you a 2020 would also be very tempting, but I think we need to go for the Harpy Eagle here. So... Oh, what is the play? I can also give it a plus 2/3. Which is better this turn. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Okay, let's get you further back. So herd summon one random 5/5 from tier 1 that works 3 times per turn. So it's something that's worth getting stats onto. So that's nice. And what I might do is sell Spider and I can cycle these next turn. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Stoat yet, because like I could give it the chocolate and then, yeah, level it, see another tier 6, sell it, get a 1/1 tier 6 that's hopefully usable. Short of that, I have like no idea. And that turtle was amazing. That turtle actually saved my life. Like I was so incredibly dead. Hold on, I'm definitely doing this. This is what I'm doing here. I think I give it the chocolate, I just don't sell it yet. Okay, cool. Wouldn't mind garlicking you, but I don't even think I freeze it. I think I just send that away. Nope. Buying stats. We need equipment and levels a lot more than stats. So probably not. Okay, so you can summon tier 4s right now. Are there any tier 4s I do not want right at the front? I mean, Platypus might be a bit of a waste, but... Hold on, you're random. You're like a random anything. I'm gonna try you at the front, but like, I don't know how that's going to go. Double orca. It's not looking good. Yep, okay, fair enough. Oh, this felt like it could have been a decent run as well, you know? Like, I had a pretty great turn 3. And yeah, I felt like we had decent momentum with the stalks. I just lost way too much HP immediately and had some close fights after that. So yeah, GG's. Was this last one? Yeah, it's a bit earlier than normal, but I am getting tired, so I'm probably gonna leave it here. So yeah, good games. Thanks for coming, everybody. But yeah, that is the last lobby, so we'll be back on Wednesday or same time next week, next Sunday. Don't know what else there is to say, so hope you all have a good week. Alright, bye guys.